The perfect steak. This isn't even well done. This is congratulations. The only thing separating you from certain death at 60 miles per hour is a painted white line and a mutual agreement not to play bumper cars. This is the Chipotle where Thomas Paine wrote Common Sense. Man, I had Chipotle for the first time recently, and that was mid. Relationship question. If you lost your spouse in the Thanos snap, but 5 years later the Avengers brought them back, but you already remarried with 3 kids and spent the life insurance on a failed food truck, do you get back with your old spouse or do you stay with your new Thanos snap family? Tip. Spice up your panic attack with a harmonica. I'm gonna try this. Does anyone make weighted blankets in colors other than mental illness gray? You know, I've noticed this. They are all the same color. The new Hamburglar is hot, and that's kind of a problem. I agree. Why is the Hamburglar hot? They forgot to add the throbbing vein to my Mars bar. Day ruined. I know, that's like half the joy of a Mars bar. The dude next to me on the plane just absolutely raw-dogged this entire flight. He got on a 10-hour flight to Europe in jeans, no headphones, no book, no neck pillow, literally just a paper cup of coffee without a lid. Like, sir, are you okay? Supermarket evacuated after spider whose bite can cause permanent erections spotted among bananas. Elon Musk and Grimes break up after 3 years together. Who's getting custody of syntax error? Dinosaurs literally got taken out on the same planet we walk on today, and people still think we're invincible. You're not better than a Stegosaurus. That face could make a freight train take a dirt road. On the left is that billionaire dude 5 years before he started trying to look 18 again by drinking his son's blood, and on the right is what he looks like today. It's kind of that musicians eat sandwiches by placing them inside trombones and honking them into each other's mouths. Alright, so you're just gonna go and just spread all the secrets. Yeah, that's cool. Just watched a man literally flip a coin on a moving train and unblock a contact labeled absolutely not, and text them, hey, with a amount of Y's. We should all be thankful that anti-thunderstorms with flashes of extreme darkness during the day, followed by loud, high-pitched screeches, don't exist. What the actual fuck? Actually, no, I want to see that. I'm good. Why Pakistan should be on every solo female traveler's bucket list. Did human trafficking write this? What's a word for 2 dudes that hang occasionally because their girlfriends are best friends? That's the homie-in-law. You know that moment you sit down and you can feel a fart coming out like a serpent tapping on your soul begging to be released? What the fuck? But yes, this was the job where our laborer was hospitalized by a falling sack of corn hidden in the eaves of the attic. Cleo Thomas, who played Zero from Holes, just won a Mortal Kombat tournament dressed as Powerline from the Goofy movie. Yo, that is a sick Powerline outfit, though. Female tenant arrested for squeezing landlord's testicles to death over electricity bill. Wait, she squeezed the landlord's testicles to death. That means he died from having his testicles squeezed, or his testicles died? What? Men's deodorant is superior. There, I said it. I'd rather smell like icy boy than lavender armpit sweat because women's deodorant doesn't last more than 15 minutes. I feel this way with women's shampoo. Women's shampoo is just, it smells better than men's shampoo. I like smelling good. What can I say? UK builders go woke. Study finds 3/4 of tradesmen discuss their feelings with colleagues while 2/3 shun the fried breakfasts and nearly half say they are history buffs. A poll of 2,000 builders found that 2/3 regularly talk about their feelings, nearly half said they were history buffs, and 60% favored science. Research shows outdated stereotypes about builders do not reflect the reality. Making an OnlyFans for saucy Victorian ankle pics, but why the historical ankle obsession? Frustrated dad uses his 6-foot son to shame counsel into fixing deep pothole. I'm not saying this clock the wife got from Kmart is but the alarm didn't go off this morning and the time is now 9:77. Ethically sourced child's spine. Alligator tongue in human spine basket bag by Arnold Putra. Shell made of 100% alligator tongue and handle made of an entire child's spine who had osteoporosis. All materials are ethically sourced. Same-day delivery is the most American of all time. You run out of deodorant or something, and with a single click start a Rube Goldberg of human suffering in an Amazon warehouse 20 miles away. About 5 years ago, I worked in a restaurant and Ludacris came in, ordered spring rolls, and sent them back. When I apologized, he said, "Don't apologize. Spring rolls are unpredictable. I think about this at least once a week." Megan Fox says her body aches from the weight of men's sins while announcing new poetry book. I don't know what that means. Thinking about spelling porno like porno to sound fancier. Like, get this, I'm jocking off to porno. I'm pretty sure jocking porno was the guy who played Joker. Snakes have clitorises. Scientists overcome a massive taboo around female genitalia. I was fortunate that the Death Adder had a reasonably prominent hemiclitoris, Falwell said. Yes. Watched a marathon with my wife, saw ordinary people running. I said, I think I can do that. She replied, no way. Took me 18 months of training. I've never even run a 5K in my life, and I ran the San Francisco Marathon. Didn't die, but I felt like it. My toenails fell out and she divorced me 2 years later. He is 3.5 metric tons of raw sexual aggression. Who? What? Every night for the past 9 years, your dad's been sneaking into your room naked, weigh a pair of oven gloves, squatting right down and scuttling around your bedroom silently like a crab for 4 hours straight. That's right, it's no sleep paralysis, mate. It's just your dad. Your dad's at it again. Well, a moved out years ago. As if that's gonna stop him. What? No PS5 today because the gaming PC I built leaves it in the dust. Y'all be like the vegans of gaming. You just won't shut the fuck up about your preference despite no one caring. It's a good thing we named most of the dinosaurs like 100 years ago when all we were into was mythology and speaking Latin. If they just learned about dinosaurs now and had to name hundreds, there'd be a heckin' Chonkosaurus and a northern thick scaly boy. I used to have a recurring dream in junior high where were in fact replaced by one large boob. Urinals were a hole in the wall that would suction your boob into it and vacuum the piss out. The pissing noise was one of those dream sounds that I can still remember to this day, like it was a sound, but not a sound, just actually a weird mix of sensory stimuli that's impossible to describe in words. This is so incredibly specific and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Hunting, but make it vegan. Girl didn't know the word for gathering. Today I learned that because of a mistranslation, Jimmy Carter told the Polish people in 1977 that he desired them carnally and that he had left the United States to never return. Imagine being a Polish citizen and you hear the American president say he's here to fuck and he's not leaving. Was wondering why my back hurt and then I caught my reflection in the mirror. Noticed the featureless face, the shifting colors, the tentacles bursting forth like mushrooms from a rotted stump in a shaded grove. It's my posture, I think. My posture's not good these days. Also, yes, I believe in gravity. I've been in Germany a week and somehow I'm only now learning that this country has a beloved children's character that is a clinically depressed piece of bread in space. Gonna be honest, this new widget design looks like an app for a membership-only human trafficking gentleman's club headquartered in Budapest. Why the fuck do supermarkets drug test employees? If a man gotta put 250 cans of tomato sauce on a shelf, he should at least be vibing. Canadian wolves are being airdropped into Michigan to kill moose. Imagine being a moose, thinking you're safe, looking up and seeing a wolf parachuting down towards you and your moose family. Brown nipples are so pretty. All nipples. Did you really just All Lives Matter a post about nipples? This is for the peanut butter fans. Caramel Swiss rolled filled with penis taste cream. Dipped in chocolate and peanuts, then we dipped it in our peanut butter with a roast of peanut butter cream and finally a turd of caramel. Come get fat with us. Want to know why I hate vapors? You smell donuts or cotton candy and turn a corner thinking, I'm gonna treat myself to something tasty. But no, it's just Brad and his cloud of lies. No work today, so I'm gonna catch up on new movies. Now watching whatever this movie is. MF did a whole Brock Lesnar German suplex with her whole vagina out. Greatest fight scene in the history of fight scenes. Well, now I gotta watch this. Why they give me these big onion slices? My burger looks like Steve Harvey. Oh my god. Radiohead is literally just Coldplay for dudes that sit on their balls and their balls go into their butt and they have to go to the hospital and fart out their balls. Fellas, I know some of you have had this happen to you before. What if we gave every mom an absolute dump truck ass? Pixar. Fuck, stick, and very generous neighbors. I'm an ER nurse, and I once had a 450 to 500 pound female patient who had a bunch of abrasions on her abdominal panis. She was in the ER for something else. I asked her about it, and she nonchalantly answers, "Oh, that's from stick. And I respond, "Your what?" She says back, "The stick. I'm trying to get pregnant and our neighbors hold up my stomach with a wood plank so my husband can get in there. So her next door neighbors stand on either side of her pushing a 2x4 piece of lumber to hoist her large belly up and out of the way while her husband has sex with her. Working as an ER nurse for years has given me a lot of answers in life." Y'all shame vanilla sex all the time on here, but it's amazing when both people enjoy it. It's not my fault you gotta have your leg in a bear trap and get punched in the face to come. Relax. They're filming something downtown set in the 50s because all the cars were replaced with old cars and right? So my ass walked on set and some white dude in a 3-piece suit told me I had to leave, and for a second there I thought I had smoked myself back to segregation.